Hello everyone to another Catan video. So I am in the second position. Before I start analyzing the board, I would like to request please subscribe to my channel. I just reached 50 subscribers, and if everyone who is watching this video does subscribe to my channel, I will easily reach 100 subscriber. I would want to I would want to reach 100 by the end of this year. Sorry, or at least end of this month. So please do help me by subscribing to my channel. And now let's take a look at this board. There is decent amount of wheat. I think I will be able to get one of these three spots when it comes back to me. Quite a lot of brick as well. Not a lot of sheep and a decent amount of wood. I think to begin with, I can go for something like 6-3-11. That's a very strong position. I will be grabbing the best ore and wheat. 5-9-10 doesn't seem to be too bad either. But then I would want some sheep and wheat, and I don't think so I'll be able to get 5-10-2 or 6-4-3 when it comes back to me. I can start with 6-5-12 here. I don't think that would be a bad choice. I can point to the right and try building on the 3:1 port. Yeah, I think I'll go for 6-5-12 rather than. Actually, I can point to the left, but pointing to the right is also fine. So this way I do get a little sheep, and 11 ore isn't as big a deal as compared to 12 sheep. So they both are unlikely numbers. So now so now I think gray can get a very good setup by going for 5-4-11 and 6-3-4 here, grabbing the best ore, wheat and sheep on the board. I believe when it comes back to me, I will be able to get something like 6-9-2. Okay, gray goes for 6-9-2. Didn't expect that at all. Wow. So seems like gray is going for the wheat port and the brick port kind of a strategy, nothing else. Red here just cuts off both of them. Wow. So I can get the best wheat and sheep on this board and also increase my uh, overproduction. I can also go for 8-4. Actually, I like, yeah, because I don't think green would go for 6-4-11 here. Green would rather go for something like 6-5, yeah, 6-3-11. So I think I like 8-3-4 a little more. Um, Especially because I do get another number 8, and I can actually build here, point to the right and then go for 8-4 and 4-11. That is also an option. But at this point, I think I will just go for 8-3-4 here. So green has, yeah, exactly as expected. Green does go for something like, I would have, I expected green to go for 6-3-11, but 10-3-11 is just fine, I would say, especially because that is less wheat for green, and green is kind of blocked in their setup. So here I would like to get some wheat. So I think red is the only target there. But actually I can also target gray and try going for some brick. Okay, I do get a wheat. That's completely understand. Okay, I will go for a dev card. I did get a year of plenty. That's pretty good, especially because I don't produce any brick. So red is pretty close to getting an early city, and so am I. I can get a city as well. Here green might want to target the 6 or the 8 wheat and steal from red, or maybe the 5 ore and steals from me. That's not what I would have liked, but that's what it is. I do roll another 7 here, and I will be targeting red for sure because I will be able to get a city after playing the Year of Plenty. And getting a early city, like this is just the second round, and I have been able to get a city that's pretty strong. I do know that Gray here has 2 bricks in hand and a sheep. Let's see if I can get a brick for a wheat. I think Gray might be willing to accept it. Um, yeah, this way I give Gray a settlement, which I wouldn't want to do. Maybe if I can get 2:2, I might accept it. Red here is just being impatient. I haven't even spent half my time. I don't have an ore, so maybe I'll just hold on to these cards and end my turn. So as expected, gray here does produce a lot of brick. So maybe I can get a 2:2 now, a wood and a wheat for 2 bricks. Yeah, I will accept that trade. I would like a 8 to roll here. So if a 8 rolls, I will be able to get a road and a settlement. Instead of 4 rolls here, let's see if I can get a wood. How about I offer a wheat and a sheep? Let's see if I can get ore. I think red is the only one who has any ore in hand. I wouldn't want to give away a brick. I might offer a trade like this. Okay, seems like none of these trades are going through. In that case, I'll just build a single road and end my turn here. I know I am ending my turn with 7 cards in hand, but I think that's a risk worth taking. Gray might be able to build a couple of roads this turn. And I think Gray would want to, yeah. So with that trade, surely will Gray will be able to get the roads. So hopefully a 5 rolls and I am able to get a road building or a Year of Plenty. I would want to cut off Gray from getting the 5-4-11. They will be very, very strong. Yeah, so at this point, I think targeting Gray is just fine. I do get a break, not something that I want, but I think I will be able to get a trade with red now. Maybe this trade works now with red. I might be able to get a dev card in this case. Yeah. I know it's a little expensive trade, but I was pretty stuck with the cards I had in hand. I get a Monopoly, that's pretty good. And because red did a 2 is to 1, red now has to lose 4 cards. I'm pretty sure red will target the 6 wheat. Yeah, does target that. Luckily, it takes my wheat. So if I 8 rolls, I will still be able to get get a settlement. Another 7 rolls. Yeah, so yeah, gray will block the 5 over here. Unfortunate. Yeah, especially because I have not been able to get any knights. And I roll an 8 exactly when it is blocked. Pretty unfortunate there. I don't think there's much I can do. Just end my turn here. 5 does roll. Let's see. I'm not sure if red has the cards to get a city. Okay, does go for a settlement. So another 9. These 9s are pretty strong for gray. So 4 does roll. That's 2 woods gray. For gray, and I know red has a wood because a 9 had rolled. But it's still too early to be playing a Monopoly. I'm sure of that. That's the first 3 of the game. I can get another city. I can actually play a Monopoly as well, but I think this is just being a little too hasty. I need to be a little more patient with these Monopolies. So another 8 rolls here, not much for me to do. Wow, I'm losing quite a lot of cards with these 8s that I've been rolling. That said, I think I can play the Monopoly on my turn. Okay, maybe not because yeah, Gray uses one of their cards. Should be blocking the 6 wood, sorry, 6 break, but I'm pretty, or maybe the 5 over is also a decent block. Yeah, it does block the 6 break. Here, I wouldn't mind if a 3 rolls. Instead, an 11 rolls. Let's see if I can get any trades. I will accept a trade with red, and then maybe if I offer something like this, maybe if I just offer a trade like this, maybe that works. Yeah. So let me just accept that and now play the Monopoly on ore and get another city. So I know I did play. I was just talking about being being little hasty when it comes to playing monopolies, but I think getting this city was pretty strong for me. So playing it at this point wasn't the worst thing. Yeah, pretty sure blocks the 6 wheat. Okay, blocks, solo blocks green. That's surprising. A 6 would be pretty good for me, I would say. I roll an 8 here. So let's see if I can get any trade for a wheat. How about get a brick? I might just have to end my turn with the cards I have in hand. Let's see. Gray is taking quite some time to respond. Does reject the trade, so I'll just end my turn. 12 rolls, that's pretty good. I get 2 sheeps out of 12. Unfortunately, a 7 rolls here, so have to give away all the sheep that I just got. Yeah, so on my turn, I will be playing the knight for sure. Have to block gray here. Unfortunately, I get a wood, which is not what I wanted. But I do get another chance to steal from gray. And I get another wood. So I think there's nothing much for me to do. I don't know if any trades will be accepted by anyone. Yeah, so I'll just end my turn with these cards. 6 does roll here, so that means I will be able to get 2 dev cards, if nothing else. So I might be willing to give away a ore if I am able to get a couple of bricks. Okay, seems like Gray is just happy to get a dev card there. Hopefully a 7 doesn't roll. I roll a 9. So let's see if I can get 2 bricks for an ore. How about a 1:1? Not a trade that I'm willing to do. Yeah, seems like Gray is not willing to give away the brick. So in that case, at this point, I can either do a 4:1, but I think getting 2 dev cards is much stronger. I get a road building, that's pretty good, and another knight. So I will be able to get to the wood port and also 912. I do have the option of getting the longest road as well. So I do have few options here. Gray should be playing their knight. Yeah, blocking the 6 wheat exactly as expected. Another 9. So these 9s are pretty strong. Gray might easily be. So it looks like Gray is going for the longest road. Gray here could be on 8 points. Wow. Gray has been absolutely very, very lucky with these 9s rolling over and over again. I here have to play my knight and steal from Gray. Do get a break, that's pretty good. I roll a 8 here. I don't think there is much option for me to do anything. My hand kind of does feel a little stuck. Getting a brick might not be the worst case scenario for me, but let's see if I can get a wheat. Or yeah, let me see if I can get a sheep. Yeah, let's see, somebody is willing to give me a wheat for something other than a wood. Yeah, seems like none of these trades are going through. So at this point, I will just build. I think just building a single road and ending my turn is the only option I have. So I just ran out of timer. I didn't notice that, and a 7 is rolled immediately afterwards. So that's pretty unlucky for me. Yeah, but I think giving away all my ore is the only option. Wow, very very unlucky there. Should block the 9 brick. Yeah, but still targets me, which is whatever. I will be asking for a wheat as well. Yeah, I'm not accepting that trade for a brick for sure. So for a wood, and 8 does roll here. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, should be blocking the 6 brick, or maybe the 5 ore would be a decent block as well. And should be targeting gray perfectly. That's completely understandable. Another 7 here, so not much of a choice. Have to block gray. I do get an ore, but not sure what I can do with that. Yeah, that is just too expensive a trade. I don't have any sheep. Maybe this trade, but then I still cannot do anything with that trade. So maybe just building a road and ending my turn would be fine. I wouldn't want to play the road building just yet. Would want to be a little sneaky. So that 3 does give me 2 ores, and maybe I can do a 4:1. Red does get their first city here. Yeah, pretty sure gray blocks me here again. Okay, steals from green. I don't mind that. Yeah, do roll another 5 here. I'm not sure what I can do with this, with the cards I have in hand. Yeah, I know green is looking for a sheep. Okay, actually that trade works for me. I wouldn't mind that trade at all. And now I think I will get a settlement. I can get another dev card here, but I think getting a settlement is a decent option, especially because that increases my 2:1 trade offers with the bank. That's a 6. That's pretty good. Sixes haven't been very frequent this game. Yeah, Gray pretty sure has 2 victory points, I would say. Maybe if I get a brick along with it. So targeting gray is the only option here. I will surely be getting a dev card this turn. I do get a brick, so I will get a dev card first and then then build a settlement. I think I will also play my road building now. And I think at this point, building towards the 912 is fine. Connecting my roads wouldn't have done anything because Gray already has 9 roads there. So I will be able to play a knight and get the largest army in the next turn. So that's pretty good for me. So Gray only needs to focus on cities now and getting more dev cards. Nothing else is beneficial for Gray. Here I have to play the knight. As expected, I do get a break, but that's okay. Here I think I will just do a. I will actually maybe I just hold on to these cards. I know I might be risking a monopoly, but wow, a 4 gives me 4 sheeps there. That's pretty good for me. Hopefully no 7s are rolled this turn. Another 9. So as extra, so I think Gray here surely has 2 victory points. A couple of 3s would be very nice. I'll be able to get 2 dev cards or 4 dev cards, sorry. 8 isn't bad either. So I will be able to get actually I will go for this trade. I will be able to get a road and a settlement. And I think getting to the 3:1 port is important for me. I do roll a 7, so these 7s have been very like they have rolled at a very unfortunate time for me throughout this game. So now that puts me on 9 points. All I need is a single city. It's a pretty good roll, especially because I have the 2:1 for a word. And red blocks gray from growing. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can roll a 7. I roll a 4 instead. So what can I do this turn? Yeah, I can get 2 roads here. So I'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that doesn't help me much. I think going for a dev card is a better option, especially because Gray will be fighting for the dev card as well. Yeah, I get a victory point, so that's good, and I can win that game. So pretty strong game for me. As expected, Gray did have 2 victory points there. I was targeted quite a bit, but Grey was targeted a lot more, which makes sense. Grey was in a pretty strong position. Yeah, these rolls were pretty unlucky. Like 9 had rolled 12 times, whereas 6 rolled only 7 times. Very few fives and threes as well. Yeah, I was very lucky to get this setup, and also 6-4-11 was open, so I'm not sure what my opponents were doing. They were all focused on the top left of the board, and so if I can draw a line from in the middle, I think I am the only one with red being having one settlement uh, on the bottom half of the board, and everyone else was fighting on the top half. So that's how this game goes. Pretty good for me. Surprised that red placed on the 8-3, and even Gray setup. Gray had options like 6-4. Actually, yeah, Gray had 5-4-11, 6-3-4 open, which would have been a very strong OV cheap setup. Not sure why they placed the road over here. I think Red just wanted to cut both of them off. That's why they built on 8-3. Overall, pretty good game for me. And Gray did pose a little threat, but it was quite comfortable throughout. Let's see the ELO boards. I go above 1300, so that's pretty good now. And hopefully, I'll continue to rise. And bye for now, and see you again in the next video.